Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for you all. Let's see what is in store for the beautiful fishies. This is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take whatever resonates with you, leave the rest, as always. And please go ahead and like this video if you appreciate these readings, if these help at all. You can support the channel with a free like or subscribe. Universe, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for the beautiful Pisces watching. Wheel of Fortune, first energy showing up here. So I think that some of you are recognizing the deeper layers of your reality. You're starting to see patterns more clearly. You're starting to see the subconscious, the cycles, how everything is interconnected, how the moon affects you, the transits, or if you're a woman, your cycle, your community perhaps, the weather. It's like, I feel like everything is a little bit more clear to you at this time in its interconnectedness. And by you understanding this and being able to see in depth how all the forces come together gives you kind of like not only a lot of power, but an awareness of your own path that maybe you don't usually have. Kind of like a bird's eye view about your own journey, your destiny. This is, to me, a card of good luck. 5 of Rods crossing here. The Wheel of Fortune is like, when you're up, make the most of it. And when you're down, be patient because everything goes up again. It's like the wheel keeps turning. You may find that at this time you're having very low tolerance for drama, for people's expectations that are placed on you, for how people perceive you, how they think you should act, how often they feel you should write or visit or call or teach or whatever. You may find that there is, conflicting energies in that area and that you're having very little patience. It's like you're not really interested in hearing what everybody has to say about how you do what you do, when you do what you do. It's like ultimately, Pisces, everybody has a different perspective. Everyone at this time may be pulling in different directions. But bottom line, you're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. So let everybody kind of like have their own opinion and, go along with your own path. Keep walking in your own route. In your mind space, you've got the Strength card. Some of you may be thinking strongly about a Leo person. This could be someone who has perhaps expectations placed upon you, or just like a lack of understanding on who you are. You may have this person present in your mind. If you have been feeling this person but have not had any kind of contact, this is someone who may come around, may write to you or call you today, tomorrow, kind of like around the time this is posted. Or at the time, if this is resonating, at the time that you are watching this video, independent of when it was posted, actually. They may show up. But besides that, you are experiencing a lot of strength in your mind space. It's like you know what you're made of. You know how strong you are. Not only you, but like how supported you are by the universe as well. But you're a tough cookie. No one can deny that. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. What the universe wants you to know is that at this time, you may be planting the seeds knowingly or unknowingly of a very powerful financial future. So something that you're starting now could actually be very, very successful financially as it builds, as you go ahead and, nurture this seed for it to become, a plant and then a tree or whatever. So be patient. Be patient. If you feel like you have limited resources, take care of those resources. Be patient with the progress. Stick to that thing that you just know it's going to eventually work, because it will. And it may happen even faster than you think. But it's important for you to keep that focus and be patient as the cycles of life and nature and astrology kind of like give that space for that seed to grow. The same day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit, obviously. But the same goes for our projects and our manifestations. And sometimes we forget. Some of you are going to be experiencing a very strong spiritual awakening. Some of you are going to be tapping into something that you've known very well for many, many, many past lifetimes. Let's say that you always worked as a doctor, like with herbs. And in this lifetime, you've never tapped into that just yet. And now you do. And it's like your crown chakra and your third eye are just like, it's like you remember everything. It comes back in rushing. There is something here that at this moment in time excites you. Okay, something that you feel inspired, something that your heart is calling you to do. It seems random, it seems like it doesn't have anything to do with anything in your life at this time, but it's actually a key part of your path. That's why it feels so irresistible. This could be starting something, some kind of education, course, learning, maybe experience, like yoga teacher training or a retreat or something. There's something here that really, really, really pulls you in. And that's because it is a part of your path. It's always been a part of your path. In the near future, you've got the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So the illustration is less than ideal, but this card actually doesn't have like negative connotations at all, believe it or not, with this illustration. The King of Swords talks about being very objective, being very assertive, seeing things for what they are, not what you want them to be. You could deal with someone with these characteristics in the near future. Someone who could even get into the realm of being cold or harsh, because emotions are just not part of the equation for this person. Maybe you are the one that is entering into this energy, stepping away from your emotional self and becoming kind of like very black and white, very, it is what it is. This is what I can do. If you don't like it, like fuck off. I don't know, like a lot of sharp edges in the near future. Many of you have really, really transformed from a people-pleasing energy to a genuine, authentic carelessness about how others perceive you. In a good way. In a good way. Some of you are going to start maybe studying something that has structure, that is objective, fact-based, measurable, tangible. And that is actually going to be very powerful for you. With the Temperance energy, some of you guys are making a priority of your mental health, making sure that you are in balance, making sure that you are in your center, and that you are being patient enough with those seeds that you have planted, Pisces. It's like you have to remind yourself, like, oh yes, I have to wait a little bit, you know. In your environment with the 10 of Swords, I almost get this sense of you taking a step back and almost like detaching from reality and being able to see everything around you kind of like moving at its own speed, like everything taking place around you, and you just being kind of like removed from it and just like observing everything. And as you observe, you may realize that there are a lot of endings happening around you, changes, and they may be very beautifully horrible, if that makes sense. I know that's a strange set of words there, but it's like very dark, alluring, creepy almost, intriguing, seductive energies. Not necessarily positive. Kind of like this deck. Yeah. Exactly like this deck, actually. Look at that. Skeletons and potions and flowers. And somehow I just love it. I don't know about you guys. You know, I love it. Brains and bones, and it's somehow beautiful. And that's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling, that it's going to be around you, Pisces. Kind of like this unexpected beauty in like really difficult situations. Not in your life, but around in your life, because this is showing up in the environmental energy. With the World as hopes and fears, many of you are perhaps desiring for international movement, maybe moving from one home to another, one country to another, maybe creating connections of international nature, maybe traveling a whole lot. Some of you have this desire, and at the same time, the opposite is also very attractive. Somehow, like keeping yourself in the same place, keeping yourself in your comfort zone, staying put. Some of you are hoping for a brand new beginning, a new cycle to open up. And at the same time, you may feel intimidated by it. But, you know, if it is for you, that's what I'm hearing. If it is for you, no matter what you do, you're going to land in there, wherever it is, whatever it is that you need to begin, you will, you'll be there. And if it's not meant to you, no matter what you do, you know, you're not going to be able to force your way into it at this time. And with the Ace of Pentacles as conclusion energy, this could be something, you know, that you want to do as a hobby, something that you feel passionate about, something that is intriguing and interesting to you for the fun of it. And what you may not realize is that may be actually the key to your future financially. Take it if it resonates. It will not resonate for all of you. But yeah, bottom line, you are where you need to be. Connect to the ebbs and flows of life and allow these seeds to grow. There is something important taking place here. Something that really, really pulls you, inspires you, attracts you deeply. Something that really resonates with you. So yes, my loves, that is what I have for you today. I'm very grateful and grateful and happy that I've been able to record readings. This month has been insane, and I checked out my analytics. Remember that this is part of my job. So I checked my analytics and it's like, oh, you posted like 25 less videos or something. I was like, what? Like, how do I record 25 videos in the first place? And just checking that out was like, whoa, like this month has been like even more crazy in the impact that it has had on my work than I realized. So I'm very happy that these last days of the month, I'm feeling better. With the COVID situation, I feel better. I'm still gonna rest. I'm still gonna make it a priority, of course, to rest and recover. But I gotta say, I do feel better. And I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy that I can do these readings and connect with you guys, not only for my job's sake, but because I really love this. I wake up in the morning and this is what I want to do. I wake up at 4 in the morning and it's like, oh, I'm so sleepy. I should sleep some more. And it's like, oh, but my cards, like I get to play with my cards. I get to connect with the Pisces. And I think about this beautiful collection of decks that I have. And it's like, oh, well, which one which do I want to use today? And it's just magical to me. So I want to thank you all for being here, because this space wouldn't be possible, of course, if you guys weren't on the other end. So thank you. Thank you all for your donations. I really appreciate them. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Thank you to all of you members. You keep this channel running. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.